Most prominent threat for us is going to be large hail. We could see hail up to 2 inches in diameter. So we've got a severe thunderstorm warning until 1:30 in the afternoon. This has been warned for 60-mile-an-hour wind potential, as well as the potential for quarter-sized hail. It's Sunday, again, weather alert day that we really have to pay attention. Severe thunderstorm warning out until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so another 30 minutes on this. It includes northern Claremont County, Warren County, Clinton County, and northern Brown County. And we could see some strong ones, but this is 3 o'clock here as schools are letting out. Folks are picking up kids from school, buses coming back. We're even starting that early evening drive, so the timing of this not great. Under an enhanced risk of severe weather, that's a level 3 out of a 5. We're looking at all threats for severe weather today. No lightning, but again, almost stationary here. So if you're driving 52 either east or west between any of these towns that I just called out, definitely going to see some ponding on the roadways. And then this is just now moving into downtown Cincinnati. Maybe some pea-sized hail with this. Been seeing some pink cores within some of these really heavy thunderstorms here. We have a severe thunderstorm warning out. That goes until 1:45. So this has been issued well in advance of these storms approaching the area. And for good reason. These storms have a history of producing destructive winds, and we are still looking at a very considerable threat. So we want you to stay ahead of this. Think about your preparations through tonight. Make sure your phone's charged. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings if you're going to be out and about at all this evening. A lot of lightning here. So if this is coming into your neighborhood and you're hearing thunder, you need to be moving indoors. This could arrive as early as 2, 3 o'clock here. You can see a really intense line of storms coming in. So that would be maybe around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. Not done there. I think we could see additional storms as you head past sunset. It's arriving right now, not severe, but we've got a lot of torrential rain with that, a lot of frequent lightning. So that's going to be an issue for you if you're taking your lunch hour right now. We're going to get in the south winds on the backside of this high here as we head into the next couple of days. So temperatures actually warming up a little bit across Cincinnati. More widespread snow here as you head towards that 9 o'clock time frame. Again, still dealing with a little bit of a rain snow line here. So that warmer air trying to work in. 72, that is not at all how it's going to feel during the daytime. That is going to be your midnight temperature. And then we just keep dropping from there. I actually think we end the day tomorrow in the 40s. And the Bengals game tomorrow, snow's going to be gone. It is going to be frigid. -10 for those tailgate temperatures, the wind chills there. Notice some darker blues. Those are going to be some heavier bursts of snow with a couple of these. And if you get one of those in your neighborhood, it's not going to take a lot to coat the roadway. Regional travel really an issue here from Chicago, especially into western Michigan. This is going to impact early drivers tomorrow. Maybe you have some Thanksgiving travel tomorrow morning. It's going to be a big soaker for us too. We're looking at anywhere from 1 inch to even 2 inches of rain. The timing, again, not great. Early commuters to around 7 o'clock. We've got snow falling here before this starts to clear on out. It has been so warm. It has felt like May these last several days. Tomorrow's going to be a shock to the system. We are looking at widespread 4 to 8 inch totals, that plus indicating that we could still see some isolated higher totals. We do have a cold front moving just north of the area. So if you saw some clouds this morning, that was the reason why here. Shout out to poor Brian.
I know.
He's looking a little miserable. Gosh, get that man a hot chocolate. My goodness.
I'm from New York, Long Island, and I am not a Jets fan. So maybe, yes, claps for that. And claps for this weather, too. I'm just going to give a round of applause, Katie, because
I think today is going to be a really nice day to get outside. Okay. New data has been coming in throughout the morning, and we have increasing confidence that we're going to see higher totals here in Cincinnati and for areas north. In fact, winter storm warnings have been expanded further north. This is our camera at Madison Place here. We've got blue skies. A lot of the leaves have now come off the trees. A good bit of those came down yesterday with all the wind, so maybe you want to do some raking today. It's perfect raking temperature. You don't get too terribly hot if you're out there for a while. Right now, South Dearborn under some blue skies, just a couple of clouds, and you've got a good west wind here today, so that's going to pull in some of the cooler air for us as we head through this afternoon. Your city cam right now is going to show sunshine over Cincinnati, temperatures of around 48, but it feels like 42 with that wind to 15 miles per hour. So here's that high pressure system building in. It's going to bring some cooler air with it. Do have some lake effect snow on the east side of that high. So, so winter happening in some parts of the country, and not quite wintry today, but it certainly feels a lot more like November. So generally much cooler than where we were at yesterday. We're about 10 degrees cooler right now in Cincinnati, and then back to the west, they're still dealing with temperatures that are around 20 degrees cooler. than at this time 24 hours ago. So you can really see where that cold front sits, separating the cooler air from the warmer air this morning. Trend over the next couple of days and even into Tuesday, it's going to be more of a chilly feel. So 52 today, again, more seasonal. It'll be breezy. Winds gusting to 20, 25, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing some gusts to around 30 as you head up north there. So around Mason, Springboro, Oxford, and even up towards Dayton. As you head through tonight, winds are going to subside. So we're going to lose the sunshine. Winds will start to calm here from north to south. And then as we head through the overnight hours, fairly calm winds, so that along with the clear skies, that change of air mass, we're going to cool down quite a lot tonight. I think we dropped to around 30, so more of a wintry feel tomorrow morning, but we rebound back to around 52 under bright blue skies. Tomorrow at the bus stop, maybe heading out to work, you want to leave some time to defrost the car in the morning. It is going to be cold, but fairly seasonal for that afternoon pickup, the drive home from work. You want the jackets, maybe an extra layer for the evening sports. Temperatures will fall back into the 40s under clear skies. Then we're going to get into a stretch of weather impact days, Tuesday through Friday. Said it earlier, Tuesday is going to be your yuckiest day of the week. It's going to be cloudy, rainy from the morning and into the afternoon, and temperatures only in the 40s, kind of one of those days where you just want to stay inside. But I think rain chances looking more spotty and scattered as you head through the midweek. And then we're possibly looking at some storm potential as we head into the late week here. We do have a stronger system coming in on Friday, so that's going to bring a surge of warmth ahead of it. We'll be in the 60s Thursday, Friday around 70, and there should be enough with it to pop out a couple of thunderstorms there. We'll keep an eye on it, but temperatures really not dropping off a ton behind it. I think we're actually still pretty close to 60 by next Saturday.